see. We're going to go live. Oh, shoot. Yes.
Yeah, he's out there. That's him. He's supposed to have the flu.
Yeah. Well, they had 4 of them. They had 4 of them this week. Huh? That's good. All right, look, we have a live stream going, but I need it to get to where get the shot. You got them up?
Yeah, I got the shot.
All right. Good up. It's sitting on 6 there, so let's hop over to the football team. You have the same vision that we have tonight in terms of the camera angle. We are sitting at the top of the visitor section stands. Have my generator pumping out the energy in order to support all of the computer. We've got the and all I know, John Wolf is on the sideline waiting on Coach David Perkins to come out and do the interview in about 4 minutes at the 6:40 mark to do our pregame interview. You are looking at the field of Pope John Paul II. Pope John Paul is the 11th rated team in the Select Division III. They are part of district, and on the way down, he's got his headset on, so we're able to communicate with, thank his dad, Robert Anderson, who's recovering from open heart surgery, and letting Landon come down and be with us tonight to help us out on this game. I think there's 2 games tonight. We've got the Buckeye game, and you can see 21 St. Mary's versus number 9. Buckeye is actually off. Oh, no, they're playing tonight. If they win, it's interesting. We'll talk about this with John. But if they win on the season tonight, you can see they're actually playing, actually hosting Booker T. Washington, and that'll be tonight. The Lions are posting our scores, and you'll see the Sadler scoring down there. Hopefully the St. Mary's game, and Buckeye will post theirs so we can keep them updated as well. Slidell Jaguars, they are all navy blue in their jerseys and pants. And they've got gold numbers, and are they crinkled up. So they're going to be hard to read, but one of the things about Pope John Paul II, really 2 of the numbers that we'll have to pay attention to, and that is running back number 1, John Greenwood, a junior, and he plays cornerback on defense and plays kind of a single wing set and sets up kind of in a pistol or I formation sometimes. Number 17, Blaze Rodriguez team, and that's very similar to the Menard Eagles. We have 8. We had a difficult week for Menard, and we'll get to talk to Coach Perkins about it. John will ask him about it, but they had a bad bout of the flu go through the football team over the weekend after the game last Friday, the victory over Port Barry. And unfortunately hit the team. I think they had about 6 players out some of them till yesterday. One of them till today, Hunter Branch. But we see Hunter out there on the field and wanting to give it a go. Number 26. Of course, he is a senior, and sometimes the seniors, no way are they going to. We'll get him and we'll put him on Roadcaster. John Wolf is joining us on the sideline. You got him? There you go.
Yeah.
Landon's zooming in on you. There's head coach David Perkins. Let's take it down to the field.
All right, Tom. Thanks. Appreciate it, Coach. So first round of the playoffs, come down 3.5 hours. We've talked about the injury bug all year. Seems like we've been talking about it since early season. We had a little bit of sickness this past week. Give us the injury update or maybe guys that are out or in with the flu. I'm gonna give us a sickness update, but we've got our guys here. A couple of them didn't practice all week, that's okay. And a couple of them just didn't make the trip with us on the bus, but they got with their parents and they're going to start. All right, good deal. So looking at this team, the defense all year has done a phenomenal job playing good games, scoring points for you, keeping you in close games, and that keeps winning for you. When you look at this Pope John Paul team from an offensive standpoint, what the defense got to do, maybe offense. Well, they're very well coached, but what they do, we have seen before this year, a lot of little quirky offenses. They got a little bird single win. But, man, they run it really well. Their quarterback's good on the fake. He's good at carrying fakes out, and he's also fast. And you get out there on the perimeter on your quick. So, you're right. We're going to put the defense out there, and we're going to hope the defense can keep us in the game and just hope that the offense can get going a little touchdowns. And hopefully in the fourth quarter we're in the Tom, you got anything for Coach?
Yeah, David, first of all, good luck tonight. But the field conditions, they told us when we pulled up that we could pull our car around to the side over here. But be careful because they got at the rain that we got. They got it on Tuesday and Wednesday, I think. And the field on the sideline close to the stands is all muddy and wet. I walked the field. It's not too bad. What is your take on the field tonight?
Well, I talked to the coach earlier this morning, and he told us it was pretty wet yesterday, but it was able to dry pretty good. But it's a little wet out here, and then there's spots where it's a little more than just wet. But, we don't care. We're good with that. They got a really fast running back and quarterback, so, maybe that'll slow them down a little bit.
Yeah, sometimes you hope for that. Did you bring the long cleats?
Got the long cleats, and we changed when we got here, and I told them to put their long cleats on, so we'll see if it works.
There you go. Good luck, Coach. Good luck, man.
All right, man. Go Eagles.
All right. John Wolf, he'll join us back up here in the stands. It won't be as long a walk as he's had in the past, huh, Landon? Yeah, so, wait. There you go. I'll unmute you there. So as we await John, look, Landon, make sure you get the school board. That's the Jaguar school board. Like I said, it is, though, on my backpack on the top seat of the stands to be able to get it. And if the cheerleaders and dance line end up sitting where they place their bags, you can see the top of the heads of some of them. If they all stand up during the game, you're gonna see a lot of backs if we flip to camera 4. But we'll go back. There you go. So, Landon, once you get your shot, there you go. You can kind of handle that for me.
Yes, sir.
I muted myself there. I tell you what, while John's getting his set on, let's take a quick commercial break, and we'll be back with more 446 Sports live presentation of Holy Savior Menard versus Pope John Paul II live from Slidell, Louisiana.
Skip the trip and use our mobile app to easily and securely deposit checks right from your phone, day or night, wherever you are, or whatever you're doing. Download our mobile app today.
At Wallace Eye Associates, right now is the best time to have your cataracts removed. A new year means a new deductible. So if you're just not seeing as well as you used to, schedule your cataract evaluation today. It's fully covered by all medical insurances, including Medicare. You never need a referral at Wallace Eye Associates, and our method of next-generation cataract care is the most affordable in the state. There's only one team, one focus, your vision. Wallace Eye Associates.
In central Louisiana, you might see me at the ballparks or soccer fields, or we might cross paths at the grocery store. I'm your local Farm Bureau insurance agent, your local expert when it comes to protecting what you love and depend on. I'm Jason Hall. Learn more about how Farm Bureau insurance can save you time and money. So talk to Hall at 318-791-HAWK and let me help you protect your biggest investments. Real service, real people.
Yeah, so what happened out there tonight?
We struck out at home with leftovers, then we remembered walk-ons.
What effect did the situation have?
Spirit soared. Nick took on a burger, Jen obliterated her ribeye po' boy. Speaking of spirits, Lori even scored a real tasty cocktail. She needed that.
Any lessons learned today?
Yeah. Head straight to walk-ons.
Scratch made dishes, wall TVs, craft beers, and cocktails. Walk-ons for the win.
Check out some of our recent work at the Panthers Stadium. In addition to custom signs and banners, we also handle custom trophies, custom awards, custom vehicle wraps, and more. Give us a call. We handle projects large and small.
And we're back live in Slidell, Louisiana, home of the Pope John Paul II Jaguars. And you can see the Menard football team in the end zone to our far left. So as I'm sitting right at the 50-yard line, and we are in the visitors' bleachers, like I said, with our generator running and hope it runs all night. And, hey, at this time, John has a special thank you out there just in case Katie is listening, and Julia as well.
Absolutely, Katie, if you're listening, thank you so much. And baby Julia, holding off till at least tomorrow.
That's right.
Katie, you could have got anything you needed this week delivered to the house had you played the cards right.
John kept calling me and go, "What she want for lunch? What does she want for dinner? What does she want?" We just want a healthy baby, and we are grateful. We've been praying for the opportunity to have a healthy baby, but have the healthy baby after tonight.
Absolutely.
And so far everything's over. We're not over yet. We got the full moon still. I think this is the real full moon tonight. So we told her to stay indoors, although she went out to eat. So but
I think she probably needed to be put on bed rest back on Monday.
Yeah, that's right. We are so grateful that so far everybody's healthy, and that really I'm grateful that she has Julia's held out. I told John she must be a football fan and just know that her poppy is got one more game to call.
Yeah.
And I wanted to be able to make this call, because even if Menard wins, this is probably my last game to call.
Well, and that brings it up, Tom. You know, you've been the voice of the Eagles. We talked about it coming down 8 years. The voice of the Eagles.
Yep.
Doing football, you've done softball, you've done basketball, you've done soccer games. You know, last year we did a couple. From Menard Nation, Eagle Nation, I want to thank you for what you've done. You know, not only as a friend, but what you've done for Menard as an alumni, what you brought to the school, and the passion you brought over the years doing this. I know a lot of people thank you for what you've done and what you've given back to the school in doing this play-by-play and live streaming and on the radio with them. So
I appreciate that. Thanks, John.
We're I don't know what next year is going to bring, but we're going to miss you.
Well, thank you.
No doubt about it.
And I know I'm going to miss this as well, but it was just time. And I appreciate that. I appreciate all the viewers that have tuned in over the last 4 years now of live streaming. Heck, I've lost track. I know that we live stream both of David's years and one or two of JC's. I don't remember now, but it's been a lot of fun to be able to do this. And I haven't said thank you yet to 446 Sports and Doug Gann for doing this and doing what he does for Central Louisiana with 446. I mean, if those of you don't know, we talk about the teams rolling on the Saddlers towing ticker tape down at the bottom. But Chuck Perkins as well, I got to say a big thank you to him. And then our teams out there, Chuck and Billy. Oh gosh, I'm gonna come up with names and I can't come up with everybody. But Billy and Chuck who do Tioga. We've got the Buckeye team that's out there. We've got the Natchitoches St. Mary's team that actually joined us this year. And then we have Pineville team that Nathan Martin called this year, and Landon. That's right. When they were playing away and Landon couldn't travel, he came to us, and of course they're not in the playoffs this week, and we are. So Landon, we're happy that he's with us. And then we also had the Ash Trojans, obviously, that are called by Doug and a whole host of folks over there. I mean, they got instant replay and all kinds of stuff over there. I always wanted to bring that, but I never had enough people to produce and do everything that they have.
I'm waiting to see the 446 18-wheeler trailer out with the satellite dish on top one day out there. Huh?
That's his goal. He'd like to have a trailer like that at least to be able to pull up and have somebody in there doing production and all that. Lolly Griffith, who does PA announcing for Menard, he does that for ESPN. He's actually in the truck and has traveled all around the country doing games for ESPN, big games too, LSU and everybody. John, let's talk about our team tonight and the starters that we have that we kind of expect. And then we'll get into Pope John Paul II. You kind of mentioned them a little bit.
Yeah, they're Carson Albanian. I think he was sick earlier this week, but I think Coach said he's back. Hollis Chapman, I think we're getting back. Hollis was down with a knee injury a couple weeks ago. I think we got Hollis back. Might even see Ben Good on the offensive line a little bit. Of course, you're going to have Jake at your quarterback. Sam Ricotta, number 20, will be a running back for you. Of course, we see a lot of Asher Davis, number 34, in the backfield. We'll see tight end a lot, number 44, Aaron Brevell. Wideouts, Jordan Rich, Cutter Knowles, and a lot of Zach Dozot.
All right, they're coming on. Get a shot of the we'll try to listen in, and we'll get a shot of the flag when we get to the prayer and the national anthem.
Participating athletes and coaches with respect. We encourage you to cheer the strengths and victories of your team while not denigrating the performance of your opponents, their fans, or the officials. We expect that all fans will act in an appropriate manner and will treat all in attendance tonight with respect and courtesy. Do so may result in dismissal from the premises, and your cooperation is greatly appreciated. At this time, we ask that you please stand and remove your caps for today's invocation, followed by the national anthem. The invocation will be provided by PJP theology teacher, Mr. Alex Price, class of 2013.
In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit.
Amen.
Dear Heavenly Father, source of all light and strength, renew us in faith and understanding. Cast out of our minds all false and evil thoughts. Banish from our hearts all pride and impurity. Fill our hearts with love and make our crooked ways straight. Grant us your protection so that no harm may come to us, our families, our teammates, or our opponents during tonight's game and for our travel home. We ask this in Jesus' name.
Amen.
St. John Paul II, pray for us. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen. Please remain standing for the national anthem.
And we're back live in Slidell, Louisiana, home of the Pope John Paul II Jaguars. And, man, was he not one of the best popes we've ever had, and now a saint? Tremendous man. The Pope John Paul Jaguars are coming out onto the field in all blue with the gold numbers, and they're pretty big. We might be able to see them, John. We're a little bit closer to the field, huh?
Yeah, much closer than we normally are, Tom. And yeah, they got a little bit of size on them for sure.
They definitely do. The Eagles are getting some last-minute words from Coach David Perkins and the coaching staff. One of the officials trying to run out there to tell them to come on through because they hadn't. Their sign blocks them from coming out from seeing that Pope John Paul came out. They got a big old blow-up Jaguar that's already torn up a little bit from their workouts.
Yeah, I was surprised at how wet it was. I'm not sure, on my train, if I'm assuming it was dry here yesterday, but not sure how much rain they got. But it seems like Menard's field's in a little bit better shape when you get a lot of rain on it than this one is.
Here come your Menard Eagles coming out. Aaron Bravel leading the way. Jacob Janice, 22. That is Simpson, isn't it? Jack Simpson. That had the flu and didn't get to practice all week long, but a couple of them had to drive separately from the team to come down, not on the bus.
And I know a couple of their coaches were under the weather earlier this week also.
So, just a bad timing. So we'll see what kind of shape the Eagles are in going up against this number 11 ranked Pope John Paul II team. We'll tell you who the captains are tonight. They are I think the 8th ranked team, if I'm not mistaken, in Select Division III. And they are in District 8 2A. So they're just sitting at home waiting for the winner of this one. Looks like Jordan Rich, number 5, and Asher Davis, number 34, are going to be the captains tonight. Two captains, two seniors going out there. Tried to get Donovan Davis to come out to put a headset on and talk with us a little bit as Asher's in his senior season, and you hear his voice during the games. With our Nat Sound mic that's over there, they're getting ready to doing pleasantries right now, and the white hat giving instructions. He'll flip the coin here. We'll see who wins the toss. We didn't ask David if he would receive tonight or play defense. I would imagine he wants to try to score first and then contain number 1, who's out there as a captain, Josh Greenwood. You can see him right there on the right-hand side of your screen. So looks like the Eagles won the toss. He was looking at Asher. Hopefully Asher made the call and won the toss. So the Eagles did, and they will receive. So, David wants the ball and wants to try to put some points on the board. And talk a little bit, John. I was looking at a little video tonight. I didn't get my Huddle, emails like I normally do, but you got a chance to look at Huddle, and he's
up with their defense really good. So it'll be interesting to see on this opening series how we plan out, how we
Drayton Jenkins, number 5, a senior wide receiver and outside linebacker as well.
And then, when they're on offense, they like to run. Coach said it in the pregame, single wing T. They'll go double wing T, try to spread it out from those formations. And they got a really good running back in number 1.
Landon, go ahead and pull that shot out a little bit. Widen it a little more. You can stay a little bit wider on this because we're so close to the field. So the kicker is number 17, Blaze Rodriguez. That's a quarterback.
11.
Kicker's number 11. That is Kale Ortling. He's an 11th grader. The ball's taken by Austin Parra and all the way out to the 30-yard line. And that's a nice field position. I was going to say something before the kick about how the Eagles have been getting some really good field position.
Yeah, and Austin right there, a pretty deep kick from the kicker right there. And Coach talked about it in the coaches show this week about blocking a little better, and Austin took it right up the middle and got good field position out to about the 30-yard line, 31-yard line.
Man, John, they got the digital down. Makes it easy to see.
But they don't have
today. I just don't have time to be able to do it. All right, so first play of the game is a run, and they pick
up the middle right there.
Oh, so they listed us at the 31, huh?
Yeah.
31-yard line. All right, so and they short of the 35, so 3-yard gain. Second down and 7. Jake in the shotgun. They're in the pistol formation. Coming in motion is Rich. And they fake the handoff, rolling it out. They got the screen right there. Nice tackle. He was down before it came out.
Yeah, ground, you can see he was kind of submarine there and hit the ground and the ball popped out. Ground can't cause a fumble. He was down right there, so bring up about a 3rd and 5 here.
Yeah. They marking it just on the other side of the 35-yard line, 36. Down here and keep the sticks moving. And now Jake is in the backfield by himself.
Looks like we're going to have a timeout called by Pope John Paul. A little confusion there on in the defensive secondary trying to get over.
Our mobile banking app is changing the way we bank. Things are getting easier. Transactions are getting safer. And you have access 24/7. All the functionality of banking you're used to, made easier to use. Anywhere, anytime, and more secure than ever. Simple, seamless, safe. Download our mobile app today.
At Wallace Eye Associates, right now is the best time to have your cataracts removed. A new year means a new deductible. So if you're just not seeing as well as you used to, schedule your cataract.
All right, and we're back live for 3rd and 5 for the Eagles. They're going to run the same play. It looks like they got Sam Bracata moving out, trips now to the near side of the field, and Jake's got wide open. Get it. First down for Jake. Nice job. And he's down. That's a pickup of about 10 for the Eagles. It'll set up 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line.
Yeah, they brought some pressure from our right side there and kind of went outside. Jake stepped up into it and, man, saw the opening and took off, and a good read by Jake right there to pick up that first down.
That's a great job by the offensive line to carry those blocks to the outside. Even though they got some pressure, he was able to cut up underneath them, had a big hole. So spreading them out a little bit more. Jake's going to run it and trying to get to the outside. Pickup of about 3.5. It'll be out to the 48-yard line. Pickup of 1, 2, 3, 4. 2nd down and 6, 10-minute mark in the first quarter. Going to be very important for the Eagles to maintain the ball and the clock. Aiden Birch out there, number 4, the freshman.
Yeah,
it's a big target out there.
And we've seen Aiden play some tight end throughout the season, too.
Sam staying back to block. Got a chance to roll out. They're spying him. There's a pass out of bounds, 3rd and 6.
Yeah, just 2 receivers downfield there on that left side, had good coverage, and Jake having to scramble out of the pocket and just gets it away and live to fight another down here.
Trying to see what number that guy is. Number 13, is that who that is? If it is, it's Cade Lacoste. Strong safety. But it looks like he was out there just kind of spying Jake and staying with him. Jake's going to pass. Quick pass is caught. First down to Aiden Birch, the freshman, to the Jaguar 40-yard line. What a great quick pass. That's what we've been looking for all year, John.
Hey, that was a good throw by Jake right there to read it. And Aiden coming right there, and little seam route, and Jake hit him perfectly.
9:17 to play and counting here in the first quarter in Slidell, Louisiana. Boy, is this a beautiful night for football. The Eagles with 2 receivers to the near side. Jordan Rich going in, now setting up behind the tackle. Jake's going to try to follow him. He was hit early and fell forward. That's a nice job. Pickup of about
between the tackles on the few runs we've had inside there.
Probably a pickup on Paul. Eagles turning around and looking, trying to throw it fast over the middle to Rich. Nice catch and held on. That's a first down inside the 30.
Good catch by Jordan Rich there. Similar route to what Aiden ran earlier.
Fans that came out tonight, and I'm very pleased with the fact that they came out. And I want to give a big thank. There is Jake following, breaking, getting hit yardage.
I tell you what, they're doing well running between the tackles and picking up a few yards right there. And you know, we've just about eaten. You know, we're at 7.5 minute mark here in the first quarter, and a good drive so far by the Eagles.
Nearly getting down close to half the clock, and they should be able to get it down. That's caught. Cut it up. Don't run left and right.
Got it back. Yeah.
Looks like he might have the first down. Right at the 20-yard line.
Yeah, I think he's
just about a half yard
short. Yeah.
Call it 3rd and 1.
Jordan's got to be careful fighting for extra yardage like that. The secondary is going to come up. When you're held up like that, they're going to come try to strip that ball.
Got to get set. He's got to just turn and run north and south. Blow the whistle. They couldn't get him down with 3 or 4 guys, but he gets it all the way down to inside the 15 into the 14, I believe. That's a 1st and 10.
Yeah, Jake took that up inside. Was going to go right off the left of the center and then kind of bounced it out to the right and picked up pretty good yardage there.
Got it down to the 12, so they can get the first down at the 2-yard line. This drive started at the Menard 31. What a drive. 6:20 to play in the first quarter, and the Eagles have had the ball the whole quarter so far. There's Jake. He's rolling out. Jordan didn't get the catch. They just got the catch. Nice job. Get to the outside. Broke a tackle. That's a face mask. It'll be first half the distance to the goal line, and it'll be 1st and goal.
Face mask.
So, John, did they take that from where the face mask occurred or from the 12?
Yeah, they're going to take it from the end of the run here, which looks like about the 11, so it'll be half the distance. So it's not an automatic first down. You got to remember in high school, personal fouls are not automatic first downs. So what they'll get to do is replay first down, though. So they'll take half the distance right here. We'll have the ball probably around 5.5 or so. So it should be about 1st and, I don't know, 3
down
or so.
To the 2.
Let's go, buddy. Punch it in.
Okay. So he caught that ball and he only got to the 11 from the 12? It's hard to tell on the field where he is.
Yeah.
That's a lot of running to get 1 yard. Let's see if Jake will keep this one and just pick up the first down and go inside the 5. 6:09 on the clock. And they're giving him 1st and goal.
Yeah.
They're laying the sticks down.
Hey, I don't know. I mean,
a first down could be picked up at the 2.
Yeah, it's not an automatic. A face mask is not automatic, but if that's what they're going to give us.
There's a snap. Nobody was ready.
Flag on the play.
That's going to be on us.
Yeah, we got false start against Menard. It's going to back us up 5 yards here.
Well, I don't really blame the players on that because there was so much confusion with the look over and they're putting the sticks down on the ground. It was a little awkward the whole time there. So it's still first down now from, looks like they're at the 10-yard line.
Yeah, I mean, we got a gift given to us. I mean, I don't know. I mean, we could get first down at the 2. I'm not sure why they dropped the sticks and made it 1st and goal, but
Aiden Birch getting set up. Play clock's down to 14. That's plenty. Got to make sure everybody's set. Jake, they grabbed his ankle and didn't let go. He got down inside the 10. Looks like he's picked up maybe 3 yards or so.
Yeah, he's about 6.
So would have pick up a 4. Hard to tell. You can't see the 5-yard line mark. They got 3rd down now. It should be 2nd down. 2nd down and
yeah, it's 2nd.
2nd down and 6. And that would put it in the end zone. So we're just going with 2nd and goal. 5:07 and counting. We'll get this under the 5-minute mark. Jake looking to pass. He's got him in the flats. Oh, almost picked off. Jordan Rich was looking for it and then turned away. Jake was a little late on that throw.
Yeah, Jake got out there and threw it late, and Jordan had turned and was going up the field out of the flat like he was going to go to the end zone. And
might have had a touchdown if Jordan would have seen that and pumped it.
Well, we're lucky that defender was a little late getting there because almost had an interception.
Yeah, we can't afford a turnover right here. 3rd and 6. We got trips on the far side. Maybe hit Sam coming out of the backfield. They're going to try to, Jake's got it. Looking to throw out in this side of the end zone. Caught! Cutter Knowles in the end zone. Did he get it? Touchdown! Eagles! Cutter Knowles with the catch against number 1, Josh Greenwood. Jake saw him and threw a dime. Touchdown Eagles. What a drive to start this game.
Really good throw by Jake there, bringing it back around, buying himself some time and finding Cutter open in the end zone and throwing a money ball right there.
69-yard drive to start the game at 4:49 in the first. Hayden Kidd coming out for the extra point. That's Jacob Janice. There's a nice extra point kick. And the Eagles do exactly what they want to do with the first drive, and that's put pressure on Pope John Paul with a touchdown. Back with more in a moment.
problems turning your life upside down? Trust Southern Air Cooling, Heating, and Plumbing to save the day. From keeping you comfortable to plumbing repairs and even generators, we do it all. Southern Air Cooling, Heating, and Plumbing, your one-stop solution for
I guess I kicked that with my finger. So Hayden Kidd set to kick off. We'll see. They like to pin it on the sideline. See where they're going. They're going down the middle. Oh, left side on the ground. Squibber scooped up down the sideline and taken and dropped at about the 26-yard line. 27. So the Eagles with a nice stop on the kick return.
Yeah, good job by Hayden right there. And I tell you what an opening series for the Eagles offense, taking that ball almost 70 yards and eating up a lot of clock. I mean, we're under 5 minutes to go in the first quarter here.
Ate up 7 minutes and 18 seconds. 4:42 to play in the first quarter, and the Eagles lead at 7-0. Let's see if the defense can put a stop on them. They're rolling it out, hand it off up the middle. And a big gain out past the 40 to the 41. That's a first down for Pope John Paul. That's number 10.
Looks like,
is there a flag on the play?
Yeah, I think we may have a flag down on the play. We got a sideline warning on Pope John Paul. So that'll be a warning.
Gus Pizza. Wonder if his middle name's Pepperoni.
I don't know, but we saw Pope John Paul and come out in the double wing right there and with a little inside action.
Landon, you can pull that shot out a little bit, widen it up since we're so close to the field. That way you have less chance of getting lost on the play. Under center in that wing tee, they pitch it out to number 1, and we have to play him. He's out to the outside, and he's down inside Eagle territory down to their 40, and that's what we talked about in the pregame. You got to look out for Mr. Greenwood.
Yeah, he's kind of, when you watch him on film, he's their haymaker, and he's very, very shifty. Doesn't have blazing speed, but man, he's got quick feet and very shifty, hard to bring down, and not going to arm tackle that guy either.
It's a team of food names for Pope John Paul II. Number 11, the kicker, his name is Kale, and we got kale and pizza on the field. Wonder, can you put kale on pizza?
That would be gross.
The handoff.
Number 6, Brooks Juno in on that tackle, freshman.
That was.
Let's go, be strong!
Got 2 freshmen playing cornerbacks for us, Austin Parra and Brooks Juno.
That was pizza delivering for the for the Jaguars.
Wasn't BJ's though, was it?
I gotta laugh. Nope.
I don't think they have BJ's.
It was DiGiorno. It's not delivery, it's DiGiorno. The handoff to number 1, Greenwood. I wonder if he can sing as good as Lee.
I don't know. You're on a roll tonight, though. We kept him to about a 2-3 yard gain on that play right there.
Tell you what, Lee Greenwood, proud to be an American.
Yeah.
That song just keeps on going, doesn't it?
It's a classic.
It is a classic. It's a great song. All right, so that was the shortest yardage I think the Eagles have given up on this drive. 2:18 and counting. 7-0 Eagles going 69 yards. And they did a double wing on that one and came back around. That's a new running back there. Let's get his number, John.
Hayden Fairchild carries it.
Hayden Fairchild.
Yep.
Is that 82? No, there is no 80.
Going to bring up about a 3rd and 2 to go here. 3rd and 1, 3rd and 2.
See if I can find his number. Hey, we want to welcome all the Pope John Paul II folks that are tuning in tonight. Really appreciate the athletic director, Richard, for actually sending out the link for them to join us. There's the handoff to number 10, Josh. Gus Pizza. Gus has got the first down with big yardage. They're now down inside the 10 for a 1st and goal.
Yeah, I tell you what, when you look at this Pope John Paul, the team, and they run out of the single and double wing, and they execute it well. Even with, Coach talked about it in the pregame. They are very well coached, well disciplined, and they know how to run that offense very crisply.
Yeah, they're actually in a double wing tee right now. And they pitch it outside. Oh, great job. Great job by Wyatt Hayward coming in and stuffing number 20. Emilio Uribe, if that is number 20. Am I reading that number right? Boy, he got nailed by Hayward in the gut. I'm sure he's lost his breath there.
Hayward came off the edge and came off quick, and
it's a 5-yard loss.
Yeah, bring it up to, they got 2nd and goal now. They were inside the 10 there.
We may hold them without a score here in the first quarter.
Let's go, baby, let's go.
We got under 30 seconds to play as they come to the line. This may be the last play of the first quarter. Number 1 in motion. They hand it up to number 10 up the middle, and he is close to the end zone down at the 2. And they are just gashing the center of our line. Everybody's keying on number 1, and they are just handing it off up the middle.
Well, they're a good offensive team.
That was pizza again. I'm getting hungry.
Yeah, I think that's going to bring us to the end of the first quarter.
Into the first quarter. There we go. We'll take a commercial break. The Eagles lead at 7-0 down here in Slidell at Pope John Paul Jaguar Field.
Our mobile banking app is changing the way we bank. Things are getting easier. Transactions are getting safer. And you have access 24/7. All the functionality of banking you're used to, made easier to use. Anywhere, anytime, and more secure than ever. Simple, seamless, safe. Download our mobile app today.
At Wallace Eye Associates, right now is the best time to have your cataracts removed. A new year means a new deductible. So if you're just not seeing as well as you used to, schedule your cataract evaluation today. It's fully covered by all medical insurances, including Medicare. You never need a referral at Wallace Eye Associates, and our method of next-generation cataract care is the most affordable in the state. There's only one team, one focus, your vision. Wallace Eye Associates.
In Central Louisiana, you might see me at ballparks or soccer fields, or we might cross paths at the grocery store. I'm your local Farm Bureau insurance agent, your local expert when it comes to protecting what you love and depend on. I'm Jason Hall. Learn more about how Farm Bureau insurance can save you time and money. So talk to Hall at 318-7991.
I keep hitting that. I want to thank all of our sponsors for the season that we've had. You can see Security Sporting Goods will be naming a Security Sporting Goods Player of the Game, the Southern Air Cool Play of the Game, and then we'll probably, depending on what happens tonight, if the Eagles win, we'll hold off on the Express Pros Professional Employment Lineman of the Game. But if not, we'll name. If the Eagles do not win, we'll name one. So here's the handoff, 3rd and goal, and he's in. So at the 11:57 mark, they're letting the clock still run. They gave him an extra 3 seconds there. The Jaguars put a touchdown on the board.
Yeah, just kind of hitting us between the tackles on that series a good bit, and on that inside handoff.
So number 10, Pizza, will be the holder, and K.O. Ortling, the kicker, will be on for the extra point. He was nailing some long kicks. I like their goalposts. Big H.
Old school.
Yes, it is. The snap is up. The kick is up. It looks good from here, and it is. And we have a tie ball game with 11:55 to go in the second quarter. The Eagles had a great first drive, and now we're tied at 7, and they'll get another chance to try to do ball control and put the ball in the end zone. We'll be back with more in a moment.
Check out some of our recent work at the Panther Stadium. In addition to custom signs and banners, we also handle custom trophies, custom awards, custom vehicle wraps, and more. Give us a call. We handle projects large and small.
Hi, I'm Kimberly Harrell, Certified Residential Appraiser. I am currently a leading provider of appraisal services for mortgage lending, employee relocation, estate planning, and community property settlements. My experience in real estate over the past 13 years and currently serving as president of the Greater Central Louisiana Realtors Association has given me a clear understanding of the real estate world and the ever-changing market we live in today. For any of your valuation needs, give me, Kimberly Harrell, a call.
And we're back live in Slidell, Louisiana, home of the Pope John Paul Jaguars. It's 7-7 with 11:55 to play. I'm Tom Bouchie along with John Wolf and Landon Anderson. And there's a pooch kick. We better come up and grab it. It's on the ground. Get on it. Woo! Number 31, Branson Buller, did not get a hand on it, but fortunately, who was that? Was that got on it?
It's
Cara?
No. I'm not sure who it was that ended up making that recovery, but good thing we got that recovery. And they like the sky kick to about the 30. Of course, that one was about the 35-yard line.
31 is where we started the last drive. Now we're at the
36.
Eagle 36, so great field position. Let's see if the Eagle offense can keep rolling like they were. They had everybody guessing, so now comes the adjustments and see who adjusts. There's a quick pass caught. Nice job over the head of the linebacker. Boy, they didn't see number 5 lurking there, Drayton Jenkins, and just out of his reach, caught by Aiden Birch.
Yeah, good pitch and catch. Jake on the low snap there was able to pick it up and get it out to him, and got a little soft spot there. Defense playing a little soft on the receivers.
Jake's going to have to pay attention to that actually defensive end. He just backed up into coverage. Here's Jake taking a run at it, and he's going to fall forward for the first down. They're marking at the line, but he was over, man.
No, he's about a yard short. He needed the 46, and we got about the 45.
That's where his knees fell. Third down. Look at that bright 3 on the down marker. You can see it in the camera. They need one of those at Menard. 10:50 and counting. Jake going to keep it and up the middle. First down, keep the clock rolling, and they are just bulling their way down. Ball. They say the ball's on the ground.
Yeah.
And it looks like they may give it to them.
They have the ball. I don't know who's indicating. I don't know if they're going to say his forward progress was stopped or if they're going to issue a fumble here. But they're
giving it. That's a first turnover. Fumble at the 10:44 mark.
Yeah.
That's big for the Eagles.
Yeah.
At the 50.
That's, had momentum going and turned it over, and that one hurts.
You got to play through the whistle, apparently. First and 10 Jacks from there.
So first down at 10:44 mark. Just can't kill yourself. Trying to get that extra yardage. They're looking to pass. They got a man open over the middle. Caught at the 42. Going to be taken down inside the 30. Maybe right at the 30-yard line. Big first down play. That's number 8.
Yeah.
That is Andrew Hoff.
Tight end dragging him across there and weren't able to pick him up.
So far, haven't really had a chance to get any pressure. That pass was out so quick. See what Asher Davis, Ben Good, and Sawyer Brown. See if Sawyer can use his speed to get around some of these guys, the freshmen. There's a handoff up the middle. That played a lot better. Looks like Branson Buller in on that. Ben Good.
Sam Bricata.
So
Asher Davis got pretty good penetration on that play right there and caused him kind of turn back into Branson and those guys.
That's a good point. I was about to bring that up, just how much penetration Asher was in, and he was in front of the play.
Yeah.
Like you were saying. So forced him to cut inside. Branson Buller was able to hit him basically at the line of scrimmage and dropped him. That's almost the first time that we've stopped them with no gain other than an incomplete pass. There's the handoff to number 10 off the left side tackle, and he's going to be taken down. That was Hunter Branch, number 26, bringing him down, but not until he was at the 25-yard line of the Eagles, or 15 of the Eagles. First and 10 from the 15 with 9:20 to play in the half. Boy, talk about a quick-moving game.
Yeah, it is.
By the way, the Wilder Group, your friends in real estate, Rusty Wilder broker, and I'm a real estate agent there. We will bring you the halftime ceremonies. And we'll have the camera focused. Here's the pitch to number 1, Greenwood. And they're going to, boy, the Eagles really getting to the ball. Oh, let go.
No whistle. There's no sideline, no whistle.
We got a flag on the play.
The flag came out early. I think that was either
by
blocking the back.
Judge. I'm not sure what we're going to have here. We got a hold or a possible block below the waist.
Woo! Man, this bench is a little loose.
They're waving
it off. Wow, okay.
So that's going to bring up second down. We did a good job to stretch that play out to the sideline and basically kept it within about a 1 yard gain or so.
Yeah,
or
actually they're lost yards.
Yeah, okay.
Wait, no, they're bringing it back.
Well, yeah, I'm not sure what. Yeah, no, I thought he gained about a yard.
Well, since they waved off the flag, I'm not sure why they waved that off. I guess since they didn't call the personal foul with the out-of-bounds play continuing.
Yeah.
Call it off. No, there was no penalty.
Yeah, they waved it off.
They waved it off. I was just going to say that maybe they waved that one off because they didn't call the one out of bounds.
Yeah. Well, I mean, all the surge started inbounds, so.
So Rodriguez under center. The handoff, nice job by the Eagles to pile that up. What a great job. Branson Buller in on that.
Yeah.
Janice.
Sam in on it again.
3rd and 7. Be a huge stop. We get to see that kicker, Ortling. The Eaglettes look like they might be performing.
Yeah, I think they're supposed to. See what the defense can dial up here on a 3rd and 7. See if they can get out of this situation.
Under center, wing T in motion. They're going to give it to number 10. No, the quarterback kept it around the edge, faked everybody out, including me, and he's down pizza, and it was a fake delivery.
Yeah, a lot of misdirection out of that offensive formation, and it's a result of it.
13-7, 7:44 mark. Drive ends up. The turnover, they actually capitalize on the fumble. And it's now 13-7. Ortling out for the extra point. The snap and hold are good, and the kick looks like it's good as well. And it is. So 14 unanswered points now by the Jaguars. It's 14-7 with 7:44 to play in the second quarter. Back with more in a moment.
So what happened out there tonight? We struck out at home with leftovers, then we remembered walk-ons.
What effect did the situation have?
Spirit soared. Nick took on a burger. Jen obliterated her ribeye po' boy. Speaking of spirits, Lori even scored a real tasty cocktail. She needed that.
Any lessons learned today?
Yeah. Head straight to walk-ons.
Scratch-made dishes, wall-to-wall TVs, craft beers, and cocktails. Walk-ons for the win.
Wherever you are, you're there for a reason. You shouldn't have to make a trip to the branch to deposit a check. Skip the trip and use our mobile app to easily and securely deposit checks right from your phone. Day or night, wherever you are, or whatever you're doing. Download our mobile app today.
We're back live for the kickoff. Tell you what, the Eagles better be ready for that pooch kick. Now see if he drops it in between the deep men, and he goes deep with it. Sam Bricata hauls it in at about the 15. He's up past the 20, out to the 30. Going to be dropped down at about the 31, and they'll mark it right at the 32-yard line. So a nice return of about 17 yards.
Yeah, our second line of the kickoff team moved up about 5 yards there. In anticipation of that short little sky kick. Sam, good job returning that ball past the 30-yard line for us.
Eagles so far have 93 yards of offense. They were moving the ball and moving the chains there on the second drive, just fumbled it at the 50-yard line after 24 yards of offense. So let's see if they can keep things moving. 7:36. It'd be nice if they could run the clock out and score this one and go into halftime tied at 14. Offsides.
It's offsides.
We moved a little bit. Let's see. There we go.
Yeah, as soon as the defense in high school breaks a neutral zone, it's a flag. You shut it down. Doesn't matter if the offense reacts to you or not. So we'll pick up a free 5 yards on that one.
Is that Scalise out there at left tackle?
Yeah, number 75,
Jared?
freshman.
Yeah. He's in there with Hollis Chapman next to him.
No, I think that's Cade.
Oh, Cade Tassan, 71, yeah.
The Hollis is out on the right side, I think.
Hey, those are two big boys right there. One's a junior and one's a freshman. Jake's going to keep it. Hang on to the football, Jake. Trying to break it open out to the 40. And that'll set up second down and 2. Biggest thing is keep that clock running. You can see, looks like
second and about 3 yards to go.
that is Zach Dozot, number 1, and Hayden Birch. Aiden Birch.
Yep, in the slot.
Put an H in there. Aiden Birch here on the near side. Rich and Knowles looking to pass to the outside. That's a nice job to Zach Dozot at the 47. That is a really strong pass by Jake. That is a tough pass, and it has to be on a line down there.
Yeah, well executed right there. And good job by number 70, right tackle Hollis Chapman, out there blocking on the backside edge for our offensive line. Did good work out there on that defensive end.
Out of bounds, stop the clock with 7:02. First and 10, Eagles at their own 47. Trailing 14-7 after taking a 7-0 lead on the first drive. Still got 8 seconds on the play clock, so plenty of time. They're going to fake the handoff. He's going to follow Sam. Jake is down inside Jaguar territory to about their 48. They're going to mark it around the 47.
Yeah, good.
So nice gain.
Good 6-yard gain right there.
Second down and 4. Well, Sam wasn't sick, was he?
Big Sam was, coach.
Big Sam, yeah, but not,
I don't think Sam.
Not little Sam?
Yeah.
We haven't really seen him run the ball yet. Maybe that's strategy. Try to get them focusing on Jake and others, and then hit them with Sam. In Birch, and he's going to follow Sam. Jake stumbled a little bit and is dropped at the line of scrimmage. Third and 4.
Had Aiden stop and come back in motion to try to pick up that outside block, and guy stepped up, and Aiden wasn't able to get out there and get that block. I think if he executes that block and Jake cuts up behind him, he's probably got some good yardage to make up.
So Dozot, Birch,
tell you what,
Rich and Knowles.
Slot receiver at the top side wide open. I don't know if Jake sees it.
Jake's got it looking, throws it out to Jordan Rich. Rich has got it.
Field.
He's moving, just hang on to the ball. That should be a first down.
Yeah.
Third and 4, they get 5.
Yeah, I'm not sure if Pope John Paul had a little bit of confusion out there. They only had one defensive back over there on our right side and 2 receivers out there. Jordan sitting there in the slot, and Jake able to get it out to him pretty quick and able to get a few yards for the first down.
A tent probably wouldn't have been a bad idea. But
we didn't think about the dew and the moisture, did we?
No. As long as my laptop stays dry, I'm all right.
I'm just glad you brought it.
Ball, yeah, that's right. Ball at the 40 with 5:08 and counting. Rich comes in. Now they hand it to Sam up the middle. Sam picks up a couple and then is pushed back. Gain of about 2. Second and 8.
Yeah.
Somebody's hurt. That's Cade Tassan. He's got that arm wrapped anyway, doesn't he?
Yeah, he had cellulitis last week. Was playing hurt, but played the whole game last week for us. Played a whale of a game last week, and got him in there at left guard again.
Playing tough tonight. Got to thank everybody who came out to Buffalo Wild Wings. We had our best crowd last night. Jake going to roll into pressure, running backwards. Got to get rid of it.
Oh.
Intercepted at the 42.
They're saying it hit the ground.
Oh, wow. Incomplete. Man.
Got away with one there.
Jake has got to throw that ball away.
So Jordan, I think it was number 5, coming out here, looked like he was going to block and then release the guy into Jake. I don't know if he was running a route or what. I'm not sure. He's a busted player.
That is a huge, huge break for the Eagles with 4:21 left, because the way they're running on our defense, they put it in the end zone before the end of the half. We trail by 7, 14-7. We're in 4-down territory here with 3rd and 7. Jake looking to step back, got to get rid of it quick over the middle. Aiden Birch a little high, could not hang on to it. The throw was a little high.
Yeah. Aiden had a defender on him, but had good positioning on him. The ball just went a little high on Jake and overthrew Aiden right there.
Did I see that wrong, John, or did you see the same thing? Aiden kind of stopped in his tracks for the pass a little high instead of leading him. He was wide open, nobody behind him.
Well, there was a defender near him, but Aiden had position on the defender. That ball is a little lower, I think, makes that catch.
But nobody was between him and the end zone that I saw. Timeout.
Being called by Menard here.
Menard calls their first timeout with 4:16 to play in the half. 14-7 your score here in Slidell at Jaguar Field. And we're going to be back right after these messages.
At Wallace Eye Associates, right now is the best time to have your cataracts removed. A new year means a new deductible. So if you're just not seeing as well as you used to, schedule your cataract evaluation today. It's fully covered by all medical insurances, including Medicare. You never need a referral at Wallace Eye Associates, and our method of next-generation cataract care is the most affordable in the state. There's only one team, one focus, your vision. Wallace Eye Associates.
All right, the Eagles with 4th and 7 from the Jaguar 47-yard line. Jake's looking to throw, got to get rid of it. He's got a man open on the sideline. Caught! Looks out of bounds. Did not catch it inbounds. Cutter Knowles trying to keep his feet in and couldn't. And they'll turn the ball over at the 37-yard line.
Yeah, we had a shot at it there and a little bit out of bounds. But I tell you what, Menard again able to move the ball and pick up about 30, 35 yards on
31.
That drive. Yeah.
Yep. 31 yards, my official, unofficial stats. Right in line with your brain.
More unofficial there.
Let's go, Jags.
As we see Pope
Eagle.
John Paul come out in this double wing.
Eagle defense got to stop him. Here's number 1 around the edge. And Carson Harrison with a nice open field tackle. Had to get out of the block of Everett Gibbs and did so to take Greenwood down at the 45.
Yeah, good job by Carson right there to prevent a long run.
2nd down and 2.5 or so as the ball sits just inside the 45-yard line of the Jaguars. Under center, number 17, the handoff up the middle. There's a nice tackle short of the first down. It'll be 3rd and basically 2.
Yeah,
so the Eagle defense up the middle getting the stop they need. They need a couple of more of those. Need a turnover.
Yeah, it'd be nice right here before halftime with a little over 3 minutes to go.
Now,
tell you get a stop right here and bring up 4th down. You put a choice in that coach's hands over there. He's got to make a decision what he's going to do.
In the wet conditions, he'd probably punt. We're going to be under 3 minutes after this play. There's a tackle, going to get the first down, though.
Yeah,
he got it by a yard. So 2:47 to play, and the Jaguars have the first down at their own 48-yard line.
Yeah, Coach Gatlin kind of recognized that formation and was yelling at Carson to get over there on that outside and stretched it out pretty good. Of course, they only needed about a yard and a half to make, and they got 3.
Come on. School board's not updating. We'll get that taken care of. There's a nice run inside Eagle territory to about the 47. Gravel getting up slowly. Pick up of about 5. 2nd down and 5. just about under 2 minutes to play.
Yeah, I got Aaron Brevel and Asher Davis and Ben Good playing the 3-down lineman for Menard right now.
Looking to pass. Nobody open. We had pressure. Now if we can get him. Nice job by Branson Buller to tackle him with no gain. Coming up for help, Jacob Janice. It'll be 3rd and 5.
Yeah, Pope John Paul tried to go back to that pass play as we see, believe they're taking a timeout. Somebody's taking a timeout here. Yeah, Pope John Paul's taking a timeout.
I see you, AD.
But they tried to go back to that previous pass play with that tight end drag across the middle, and we had it covered right there and got a little pressure on the outside and able to keep him for no gain.
All right, I'm trying to update the scoreboard here, John, so we're not going to go to a commercial break just yet.
Yeah, again, Menard here, with 3rd and a long 4, 3rd and 5. If they can get a stop here, you make that coach make a decision with a minute and a half to go in this half.
All right, we'll take that quick commercial break. We'll be back with more right after this. Back live in Slidell, Louisiana. There's the pitch out to number 13, trying to get to the outside and holding right there, but no flag, and he's open. Going to be dragged down deep in Eagle territory with 1:26 to play. That's going to be inside the 10. Looks like, no, just out at the 16.
Yeah, around the 15-yard line, 16-yard line. But I tell you, I'd like to go back and look at it. It looked like Austin Parra got possibly blocked in the back.
Well,
I don't know.
either blocked in the back
couldn't see it. I don't know where the block started, but it definitely finished in the back.
That was Cade Lacoste on the carry, but either a block in the back or a hold. Greenwood, they're going to go up the middle to number 10. The Eagles have made a nice adjustment in this drive to block the center of the line. Now they just got to make sure that they can keep the edges blocked, force them back inside.
Well, this offense that they run, you got to play sound defense against it for sure.
Yeah, it's a lot of eye control. You can't let your eyes wander.
Timeout being taken by us.
Is that us?
Yeah.
Timeout, Menard.
So the Eagles will use their second timeout. So each team with one timeout left. Tell you what, we'll take one real quick for ourselves as well.
And Wallace Eye Associates, right now is the best time to have your cataracts removed. A new year means a new deductible. So if you're just not seeing as well as you used to, schedule your cataract evaluation today. It's fully covered by all medical insurances, including Medicare. You never need a referral at Wallace Eye Associates, and our method of next-generation cataract care is the most affordable in the state. There's only one team, one focus, your vision. Wallace Eye Associates.
What happened to the sound? Do we have the text stream for updates to be able to update scores? To them?
Yeah.
Booker T. Washington 12 in the second quarter. So Buckeye hosting that game is trailing. Oh, they're keeping an eye on us. I'll bet Chuck Perkins, who's off tonight, probably going between games at full force. Oh, Asher Davis just missed, and it's going to be a touchdown. Wow, Rodriguez kept it, went around the edge, and Asher just could not get his hands on enough hand on the jersey to be able to bring him down. 54 seconds left in the half, and they take a 2-touchdown lead. We'll see if they can finalize that by 14 with the extra point.
Almost a phenomenal play by Asher Davis to bring him down. I think he was about, if he'd have been about 6 inches taller, I think he makes that.
That was a 63-yard drive. So three straight drives. The Eagles with a fumble and a turnover on downs. There's offsides.
Yeah, we're going to have offsides. I think number 31, Branson Buller.
They've got a nice little student section behind the end zone there. Yeah, pan over to the right a little bit more. Landon, there you go. We can see the student section.
So they're gonna take this half the distance penalty, bring it to the 1.5, and they're gonna go for two. Yeah.
54 seconds left in the half. 20-7 your score here at Jaguar Field. Eagles took the first drive, 69 yards for a touchdown. And it's been 3 straight touchdowns for Pope John Paul II. Under center, the handoff to number 10, and he's going to be in easily for the 2-point conversion. So 22-7, 22 unanswered points for the Jaguars. We're back right after these messages. Back for the kickoff. Para and Sam Ricotta back at their 10-yard line. Buller and others at about the 30, 31-yard line. See if they kick it past that line. Cutter Knowles back there. Hayward. The kick goes deep. Sam Ricotta underneath it, hauls it in cleanly. Now taking it down the right side and going to hit, and
the ball
came loose, and it looks like with 45 seconds left, we have our second turnover. Fumble on the kickoff.
That is not what you wanted to see right here with 45 seconds to go in this first half.
Game can really get out of whack here with 45 seconds because they can put it in the end zone. That's, where is that? The Eagle.
They're going to be around
Eagle 27?
25, 26. I think 26-yard line.
Eagle 26-yard line, 45 seconds left in the half. They've already given up 22 unanswered points, and now they're trying to switch defenses. He fake it. They're going long. He's got a man open toward the end zone. Defense is there. Nice play. Boy, what a great play.
I tell you what, that was Hunter Branch.
Hunter Branch.
Excellent coverage down there and going up with him, and that big tight end had him outside, but Hunter made a very athletic play.
Boy, he got his hands perfect without getting a pass interference play. And Carson Harrison was right there too, almost a deflection with a catch by Carson.
Yeah.
36 seconds left. Clock stops with the incomplete pass, but man, you got to do it 3 more times.
Yeah.
Either that or they try a field goal on 3rd down.
I don't know what we got a flag for being thrown here.
Is that a unsportsmanlike conduct on?
I'm not sure. The referee came out here to talk to the line judge and then was walking back to the ball and just threw his flag. I don't know what.
Illegal substitution?
Ineligible, you call it ineligible downfield?
Well, that's really late.
So, well, yeah, that should be thrown at the snap if that's the case. You know, I couldn't tell if the tight end was covered here in the formation. Tight end was down here on the right side and had a wideout out, but that's a flag that's got to be thrown at the snap.
So they're going to do it now. Does that go back to first and 15 now?
Yes.
You know, but the play's over.
Well, it's a live ball foul. You don't shut the play down. You throw it at the snap and let the play develop. If we intercept that ball and ran it back for a touchdown, you decline that penalty and take the touchdown.
I got you. Nice job by the defense there. Pick up about 3. And it'll be 2nd down.
Yeah, and they're going to burn their last time out here.
With 24 seconds left. I don't know if I want to try another commercial or not. Let's see if it's working again. I don't know what's going on. We'll try that. What was I running? So we'll just talk about it. Look, there's a couple of people that I want to thank, especially over the years that we've been live streaming. Adam Rhodes with Insight Audio, Video, and Security. It is his hotspot that we're using to be able to be live tonight, and I think we're still rolling fairly well. You haven't gotten any text messages, have you?
Everything looks good.
And man, he has been just so kind to be able to give us the hotspot that we used in the press box at home until we got internet there. But every away game, whether it was for basketball or softball, when we did the playoffs, and every away game for football, Adam Rhodes has been right there with Insight Audio and Video. And then Mike Upshaw, we've got with M&M Sound. I just returned his speaker, allowing us to use his speaker the last couple of years doing the live shows out at the restaurants that we did them at. Here's the handoff up the middle to number 1. No, the fake. The quarterback's got it around the edge and out of bounds with 19 seconds left. Looks like they might be trying to set up the a field goal. I'm sure they want the touchdown, but it's going to be 3rd and 10 with 19 seconds left.
Yeah, it'd be an awful long field goal on this field conditions that isn't that good, but they're going to try it.
But they're out of timeouts.
He's going to try a 44, 43-yarder right here.
This is 4th down and 11. Let's see, they're down at the Eagle 27. Field goal try. Oh, they're going to try to get him jump. Nope. The kick is up. Boy, it's kicked nicely. That looks good.
Yeah, he made
wow. That's a 44-yard field goal.
Yeah, we talked about before the game, their kicker, we knew the kicker could boom the ball, and shows it right there.
Picks up another 3, so that turnover is costly for the Eagles, but the defense holds them to just 3 instead of 7 or 8, 25-7. Your score now is the Eagles have given up 25 straight points after scoring on the first drive.
Well, those 2 turnovers come back and are just very costly.
Coming back to haunt us. Hey, look at Brandon, man, running the switches. Nice job. He recognized all the girls were not in their seats.
Landon.
And Landon. Who'd I say? Brandon?
I think Brandon.
Oh, man. Katie calls it baby brain. I don't know that I can claim that.
I don't know. Katie's one of my favorite people this week right now.
Sympathizing with her. So ready for the kickoff is Austin Parr on the near side, returner, standing about the 10-yard line, and Bracata on the far side. So the kick is going Bracata's way over the center.
Let it go.
They're going to go into the end zone. No time will run off the clock, and the Eagles will get the ball for their 5th possession.
Tell you what, I have been impressed with the offensive line of Menard. You know, they're our player of the week last week, and you come out against a team like Pope John Paul's got some size on them, and the offensive line has really been holding their own with them for sure.
Yeah, they're at the, 20?
Yeah.
Jake looking to pass. Ball is overthrown, trying to get to Sam Bracata. I believe that was Sam.
Yeah, it was Sam right there beyond the line of scrimmage, and had cut her nose a little deeper out there on the right.
2nd down, Jack pass. We are at Cowbell all the way zone.
Second down and 10 with 9 seconds left. Don't mess around and do something silly here. Make sure you got to play. Up the middle, going to gain some big yards. Going to be down over the 35 to about the 36-yard line. And the Eagles.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to just let this one run out and go to the half.
4 seconds left. And they will.
No. We got a.
No.
Did he called a timeout. They're going to give a timeout, Menard. Yeah, we're going to get our timeout. So we're going to have one more play before this half ends.
How much?
Yeah, they're going to have 1 second on the clock.
So it's 25-7. The Eagles have the ball at their own 36-yard line with 1 play left. They got 1 second on the clock. They won't even put the second back on. They'll just. Oh, they're putting 2 seconds back on. Not 2 minutes. It really doesn't matter because 2 seconds. Not 20. There we go. I guess they have to work it down with their clock. We're not in the press box to see. Well, that is a tight press box up there, isn't it? They wouldn't have had room. So the Eagles, Jake, that's a low snap. He's going to throw it deep down the sideline. Wide open, is caught. And Cutterno is going to be taken out of bounds at about the 30-yard line. Little extracurricular shove there at the end on Cutter Knowles.
Yeah.
So that's 30 and 20. That's 50 yards. But we're going to end with 25 unanswered points, and it is halftime here in Slidell, Louisiana at Jaguar Field. 25-7 your score. John and I are going to take a break, but we're going to have halftime activities. We're going to show everything that happens on the field, and especially for our Pope John Paul II fans, you know, your band is probably going to play and dance line. They may not be looking at us, but you'll be able to see them, whatever we can show. Landon will get a shot, and then our Eaglettes will dance as well. And we always put the camera on the field, and you won't hear from us in half. So thank you to the Wilder Group Real Estate, your friends in real estate, with 3516 Parliament Court, Alexandria, Louisiana, 71360. Rusty Wilder Broker, and me, the realtor. Give us a call if you need help selling or buying a home.
up. Stay where you are. Get ready.
Okay. I'll try to be back in time. All right. If not, just show the game.
Shoes are messy. Oh, yes.
So I was going to ask, when we go to Olive Garden after this with Lucy's family, it's just Lucy, me and my mom. It's right next to y'all's hotel. What about pasta? Mama.
Ladies and gentlemen, on this playoff night, prepare to be amazed.
Oh, I have a trash
Please
bag.
welcome to the field the Jaguar Regiment. Under the bold direction of Braden Emon and Mr. Chapman, the Jaguar Regiment proudly presents their show, Nightmare, featuring the thunderous Toccata and Fugue, the eerie Haunted Mansion team, the mesmerizing Dance Macabre, and the spellbinding Sorcerer's Apprentice.
Did you know we have
band is trained relentlessly, showing grit, determination, and unshakable commitment. They work for this moment, and tonight they...
Do it for Haley.
You want me to go look at your bag?
I'll go.
Jaguar Regiment, the field is yours. Show them what relentless effort and unstoppable spirit look like.
It's okay. I'll sit just right there. I'll run out like I'll be I'm Susie. I have to. No, what if all of this is so much better? Put both of our Joshes in there. Mine are totally different than. Oh, there's two bags. Can you put our Joshes in? Oh, thank you. Yeah, I'm talking this in the
Ladies and gentlemen, the Jaguar Regiment.
Oh, you
All right, and welcome back. We got about 3 minutes left in the half. 25-7 the score here at Jaguar Stadium in Slidell, Louisiana, home of Pope John Paul II. Your Eagles trailing by 3 scores and a field goal, 3 touchdowns and a field goal. And a 2-point conversion, so add another point to the 3 touchdowns. The Eagles are coming out. That's what hurts, really, is we won the toss and elected to receive and did exactly what Coach Perkins and the coaching staff wanted to do, and that was drive it down for a score. Eagles took it 69 yards, and at the 4:49 mark, scored the touchdown to make it 7-0. Pope John Paul II took the ball at the 27, played out the rest of the first quarter, and then finished the drive on the first play, I believe, of the first or second play of the second quarter. We're getting ready here for the kickoff. Hayden Kidd getting set up. Pope John Paul II going to take it. They scored 3 straight touchdowns and a field goal with a turnover. There's a pooch kick and hauled in at the 40-yard line. Kicked it right to them. That's all right. They got to handle it, and they did. Pope John Paul 40. Great field position for the Jaguars. See if the Eagles can stop them and have an opportunity to cut into this lead. But John, 25 straight points, and the sad part is that 2 turnovers. The one on the kickoff by Sam Bricata with 43 seconds left, let them score the field goal, and then they get the ball here.
Yeah, and it's going to have to find a way we can stop this Pope John Paul, the offense, and not turn the ball over. Didn't help ourselves with those 2 turnovers in that first half for sure.
Looking for an update. Let me see.
Last score I had, we had 25-7. Same score here, Booker T. Washington over Buckeye.
Yeah, yep. Booker T. Washington, scoop and score, delete it. Last one we had was 32-0 in the first quarter. Let's see if that still stands for the St. Mary's. We'll see if our folks have updated. Up the middle, big run. That's going to be a first down. St. Mary's trails 48-0 to Kentwood Kangaroos, number 12 seed at halftime.
Kentwood is one of those perennial teams that you always hear in the quarter and semifinals and make it to the finals periodically. So that's a tough one.
I have a feeling, if you're Pope John Paul, you're not going to call any timeouts and stuff unless something drastic, goes wrong for the rest of this game. There's the pitch out to Goodwood. Nice hit.
Yeah, that was a good tackle by Jacob Janice out there on the outside.
Finally getting some penetration. Asher got a couple of plays where he got penetration, just couldn't bring him down, especially on that last touchdown that they had.
As we see number 50 coming into the game, that's Sawyer Brown coming in to, it's like going to play a little defensive tackle spot for us.
He was playing in the first quarter. He came on a couple of games ago and just could not be stopped.
Let's go, man.
Uh-oh, there we go. So I think Greenwood, number 1, was somebody that they were having to watch. They got pressure on him. There's a toss. It's caught and a drop. Nice play by Janice. That's Jack Simpson, number 22 instead of 32. But that was great job all the way around with Hayward getting pressure on the quarterback. He got rid of it, and a loss on the play, big loss. 3rd down and 14.
Well played by the Eagle defense there and bringing the pressure out on the outside and then picking up that little drag route coming out to the flat, and Jack doing a good job making the open field tackle there.
Boy, wouldn't it be nice? Austin Parra introduced himself to Eagle community with a pick 6 against Gina, and then did it again against, in the next game? Looking to pass over the middle, wide open. The big tight end caught, and he's going to be tracked down just shy inside the 10 for 1st and goal from the 8. And boy, we fell asleep on that one. Carson Harrison with a touchdown saving tackle at the 8, 1st and goal and that was a 3rd and 13.
It's one of those, defensive backs like to go look at it on the film, but I got a feeling we got caught looking in the backfield a little too long on that. Somewhat of a play action out of that wing T offense, and tight end just on a go route. And
I think it was
perfectly thrown ball by the quarterback too, so give him kudos. He threw a well thrown ball.
Sure was. Number 8, Andrew Hoff. He showed some speed on that too, coming out. There's the pitch to the outside. We're playing that very well, and a nice job with penetration there. Was that Janice again?
I think that might be
and Asher.
Yeah, that was Jacob Janice.
Is that
down low, turning him inside?
That was is that 22 or 32?
32, I would say.
Okay.
Outside linebacker Jacob Janice.
Boy, I got trifocals, and I can't figure out what level can see that. Not a single level can pick up that 3 or the 2 for me. We got just under 8 minutes to play here in the 3rd quarter, and they're going to give it to number 10, and they keyed on him and dropped him at about the 9, and that's going to be 3rd and goal.
Yeah, good job by the left side of defensive front there, and nowhere for him to run.
If the Eagles can hold them here to a field goal, that would be a win.
Yeah, we just
4 scores down.
Just hadn't found a way to stop this offense yet, though.
Yeah. Well, they got so many weapons. I mean, you come in here thinking you're going to have to look at number 1 and the quarterback, and number 10's been gashing you up the middle. Here's a quarterback going to the edge, and he's got a blocker, and he's going to be in the corner of the end zone. That's a touchdown. That young man's got some speed as well. That's Blaze Rodriguez just keeping it himself. That might be his 3rd touchdown of the night.
Yeah, you mentioned it earlier, talking about the different weapons, but it's just the different looks you get out of this offense, and the misdirection, and so many different people can get their hands on the ball that you have to be aware of.
That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 straight possessions and 5 scores, 4 touchdowns and a field goal. Young man, number 11, Cale Ortling, out for the extra point. Snap and hold are good, and the kick is up, and it looks straight down the middle. Put another 7 on the board, and it is 32.
31, Menard 7.
32 to 7. 7 and 25 is 32.
32.
Right? Yep. That ends in a TD. That's a 60-yard drive. By the way, halftime stats, Menard actually, listen to this, 218 total yards for the Eagles. I mean, they were moving the ball. They just kept hurting themselves with turnovers. They got the touchdown on a 69-yarder. They went 24 yards, 31, 44, and 50. 50 on that last drive with 10 seconds.
Yeah, I mean, you had a quarterback draw against a good, cover 4 defense, and then you had the long pass. Yeah, so kind of padded it there, but that's okay.
72-yard touchdown drive on their for Pope John Paul, then a 50, a 63, and then they basically had no gain on their last possession and kicked the field goal. They had 185 total yards of offense. So Menard outgains them, but doesn't outscore them.
Well, and they had 2 short fields on those turnovers that they converted to points.
Yep. So the kicker, Ortling, coming on, 7:10 to play in the 3rd quarter, 32-7. The score here in Slidell, Louisiana, as the moisture is in the air. The kick is a pooch caught at the 25 or 35, and that's where the Eagles will take over. Just a nice job of hanging on to the ball. PJP Jags. I like that. That's a shortcut. But you give a great Pope a little shortcut on his name, man.
Yeah.
How many Cardinals do you think called him, hey, PJP, what's
Saint
up?
Pope.
PJP,
Pope
PJP, duh.
Yeah.
I don't think a Cardinal called him that.
Yeah, I don't think so.
All right, third.
The spread again.
Eagle 35-yard line, 7:04 to play in the 3rd. Jake in the shotgun. Nice run up the middle, about 9 yards. It'll be 2nd down and 1. It was Jake and Bracata in the backfield. Knowles and Rich. It's a nice rock group or a law firm here on the near side, the 2 receivers, which leaves Aiden Birch and
gotta be Zach Dozat out there.
Zach Dozat, number 1 on the far side of the field. They're going to try the outside, cuts it back in. 1st down over the 50 into PJP Jag territory. I don't think I'll copy him, just that one time. It's going to be 1st down and 10 at the Pope John Paul II Jaguars 49-yard line.
Good block by number 65, Carson Albanian on that play. Taking his guy and getting rid of him.
I'm going to say it one more time. Menard needs that down sign. I love those things. So Jake looking to pass, going deep down the sideline, over the head. Oh, man, Zach Dozad had a shot at it. Not sure if he'd have been in bounds because we can't see the sideline from here, but over the head of the cornerback, and Dozad got a hand on it.
Yeah.
Got 2 hands on it.
Had a shot at it.
2nd down and 10. Got to get back to that short, quick pass. See if they can get Aiden Birch over the middle. They're covering him with that tall defensive end, number 5. There's Jake. Boy, nice tackle right there. That's picture perfect tackle after a gain of about 1, maybe 2. It'll be 3rd and 8. Ball at the Jaguar 47. Right in front of us. Look at that camera angle right there. Great job, Landon Anderson. John Wolf on the color, Tom Bouchie on the call. There's a shot over the middle. Oh, hang on to the ball. Jordan Rich does. 1st down inside the 30, down to about the 33-yard line. 1st down. Jordan Rich hanging on to the ball.
Good read. That was Jordan.
That is 5.
Yeah, that's
Looks
Jordan.
like a 2, doesn't it?
Yeah, that was Jordan. And good read by Jake there as Menard gets in a little faster pace here. We got a flag. I'm not sure if we're going to have Jordan was lined up, covered up, or what do we got here?
Well, you said they were moving fast.
Yeah, we got an illegal.
Sure.
We got an illegal motion. We weren't set at the snap.
Jordan looks a little discombobulated. Yeah, so that'll.
Well, we go to that little bit of a hurry-up offense, and you got to realize you got to let all your guys get set. If Jordan might have been a little late getting back on there, and got to give everybody a chance to get set, and that's what happened there. We're going to back it up 5 yards. Good news is we get to replay 1st down.
1st and 15. Yeah, but boy, you get 1 step forward and 2 steps back. In the shot. Oh, another one. What the heck are we doing?
Aiden Birch just took off running.
I mean, the line barely got down on the ball.
Receivers got to look at the ball there. That far outside, you can't be going on cadence lined up.
He was wide open
for a brief moment.
Should have hit him. Should have hit him in stride. Take the shot anyway. But they never snapped the ball, so he couldn't throw it. 5:05 to play. 2 penalties now. 1st and 20, and they stayed on the fly out to the sideline. Cutter Knowles. All right, hey, that's a flag. My goodness.
Yeah.
How is that not called? Wow. Oh, now you're going to throw it on David.
Kay's got to get back.
That's terrible. All right, that's all I'm going to say.
Yeah.
Poorly about the officials, because that whistle was blowing, and number 17 never stopped and drove Cutter Knowles into the ground. No flag. David complains about it. He throws a flag. What a thin-skinned guy that is on the line judge.
Yeah.
All right, that's all I'm going to say bad about the officials. It is my last game, though.
Well, I mean, he clearly was blowing the whistle. The guy was pushed back and forth 10 yards and then gave a shove at the end. I mean, you got to shut that down.
They should wave it off. Where's the warning? He didn't even give Coach a warning.
Hey, you're not going to get a warning when you do that, but it's, he got no help from the referee either. Of course, not going to get much help from him, I don't think.
So 3 penalties here. A 46-yard line of the Eagles going backwards. They got to get all the way down to the 19, I believe, to get the first down.
Brings up second down and 26 to go. Let's go, Jag fans.
Did he just say, let's go, Jazz hands? Shoestring tackle as they tried. Jake tried to keep it up the middle, down to about the 43. 3rd and forever. 4:37 and counting. 32-7 the score here in the third quarter, and that was just a bad series for the Eagles, and really bad deal.
Jake's got to let Cutter get set out here. He's got to know Cutter's not set yet.
Yeah, David's got to let it go now. No need to get another penalty and get thrown out of the game. So Jake's going to keep it and go up, trying to come. Oh, tripped over his own man and falls at the 39. That'll be 4th down and forever.
Let's go!
It's still a 4th down. Do you try to do a fake punt here?
No, I think you line
Jake?
up. You line up here and you got to go for it. I mean, we're down basically, almost 4 scores.
Snap it right now while the guy's still on the field. There you go. That's a penalty on the sideline. Jake looking to throw. Get rid of it. Now, he was hit from behind by number 75. But the 55 was still on the field over there trying to get off. Could have been a penalty, but not. So they go all the way to the 39.
That's on you, ref.
Yeah.
I don't know. PJP 39. 15 and 14 is 29 yards. PJB 39.
Let's go, dude. Let's go, man.
So 3:43 to play in the third quarter. 32-7 the score here in the third. Pope John Paul II leading the Eagles. That's Rodriguez under center. Movement up the middle to number 10. That's Pizza. Pizza dropped by Parra.
Yeah, good tackle by Austin. Come off his block and make that tackle on number 10.
To the 45. Man, the action is right here in front of us. You kind of get a feel looking at Landon's picture right there. Again, thanks to Adam Rhodes and Insight Audio, Video, and Security for the 3 years of usage of their hotspot. In fact, I don't think they were even going to keep the hotspot this year, but did for us to be able to have it through football season.
Glad we had it.
Yep. It allowed us to be able to do these games. Thanks to Doug Gann and 446 Sports for the platform to be able to bring these games through the platform and show them on Facebook, YouTube, and X. Although I've never seen it on X because I don't have an account.
I don't have a Facebook account either.
I do have that and YouTube. And for the Pope John Paul fan, of course, you can go on and watch the game. If you have anybody that you're talking to, for the fans who are still watching tonight, we thank you for joining us. Again, we don't apologize for being homers to the Eagles because we are the voice of the Eagles, but we call good football the way it's supposed to be called, and that's appreciating good play on both sides of the ball. Jaguars taken down at about the 46, 47-yard line. It's a loss of 3. Set up second down and 13. Going to be under 2 minutes to play by the time they run this. Tell you what, they got a dangerous package back there in that double wing T set that they have. You just have no idea where the danger is going to be coming from.
You look at the effectiveness or the efficiency that they run it, right? I mean, it's very crisp, very clean, very quick, and that's what makes it a very difficult offense.
And, man, they have just gashed up the middle with number 10. The Eagles done a much better job here late in the second quarter and third quarter here stopping that run, but then they burned us on the outside.
Well, another critical play coming up. We get to third down and just can't seem to find that stop on third down tonight. And here we are again, 3rd and 2, and see if we can't get a stop.
No, 3rd and 12.
3rd and 12, I'm sorry.
We had third and 13, and they faked the ball and threw it to the number 8, Hoff, running straight down the field behind our DBs.
Yeah.
Beautiful pass, laid it out, caught inside the 10. Eagle defense plays great for a couple of plays, and now timeout.
Yeah, they had to call it. Play clock was going to 0 on them.
So the first timeout for Pope John Paul, that blows my theory about them not taking any timeouts, doesn't it? Let's see. Got to put some score points up there. 32-7. So we'll keep it here. We're kind of talking about we're running into the same problem that we did with Port Barry. And maybe it's not the Moken is not hot. Maybe there's a short of some kind in the stream deck. But the commercials are not running. So we want to thank Valex Federal Credit Union. You can see their flagship logo down on the bottom right. They are the title sponsor for the third year in a row for 446 Sports. You can see Kim Harrell Appraisals and Jason Hawk. He's been with 446 Sports since the inauguration and the start of 446 Sports as a platform. Doug Gant was doing it for Ash before we ever came along. Wallace Eye Center and Associates sponsor the school board, and they've been around since we've begun, and so is Walk-Ons. In fact, Ash does their coaches show. There's the Rodriguez picking up the first down, and man, he's got some speed, and he hits that edge. 3rd and 12, and a big first down play to the Eagle 30.
Yeah, just a little spin around by the quarterback. Had some lead blockers out there, and man, once he got on the edge, that speed showed.
We're about to go into the fourth quarter. Hopefully the Eagles can keep them from getting on the board here.
Yeah, they'll have to run one more play.
But we were talking about Wallace Eye Center Associates. They've been with 446 Sports since the start as well. We're grateful for them, and we're just going to talk a little bit. BU Designs, you can see what the hell they do, and there's a pass at the flats. Nobody covering him. It's going to be a big pickup. Missed a tackle, and he's into the end zone for a score with 5 seconds to go in the third quarter. And I'm not sure, was that Carson on the outside over there?
I couldn't tell. It was, we had nobody out in the coverage out there for him to catch it, and then we had an attempt at a tackle and couldn't bring him down. And
yeah, I think that was Carson. Tried to bring him down, lowered his head, but he just ran right through him. BK Distributors has been around since the beginning as well. They got a great new commercial that we've been running while we've been here, but something just happens and the commercials won't run in the second half, and so we apologize for that, but we're going to call out our sponsors. There's a penalty. Let's see. Last time it went against Menard, they moved it half the distance and they went for 2.
If we got offsides or if we got a false start here.
I don't know, but it takes the white hat a while, doesn't it?
No comment.
Yeah, you're still calling games, so I can't put you on the spot like that, John. I'm sorry. But I can say it takes him a while.
Not sure what the signal was. They're moving it half the distance to the goal, so it must have been an offsides or no, what are we doing here? Yep.
I mean, it came from the back judge. He's stuffing that flag back in his pants. But they're going to keep the kicker out.
Yep, we're going to kick it here.
38-7 your score with 5 seconds left on the clock in the third quarter. Extra point try by Ortling. The kick is up. That's the lowest kick he's had to date, and it is good. So put another 7-14 in the third quarter. That's going to be 39-7 for your score here with 5 seconds left in the quarter.
So we'll kick the ball off, and then we'll flip the field.
The Eagles drove it 69 yards for the score and held it for 7 minutes and 11 seconds. 7-11. They scored at the 4:49 mark. What do we got? Oh. Yeah, so Landon's been switching whenever he goes to get a different shot.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's what I was telling you. You're going to see the backs of people's heads as you're trying to get the scoreboard over there. But instead of making people feel sick and seeing the camera move so quickly, I'd rather have that shot. At least you get a shot of the fans. And let's just say how grateful I'm sure the team and everybody is for the turnout that Menard brought to Slidell on Friday night. On a chilly night. Great job. Decent showing over there on the Pope John Paul side as well. So, you know, for everybody who says that we're going to ruin the gate by being live, you know, showing the games live, this is a testament that it is not.
Because you gave them the link. They sent the link out, didn't they?
That's right. They were grateful. They're telling all their Jaguar Nation to be able to watch who don't come. So they weren't worried about their gate. Another shot taken. The ball at the 40-yard line.
Yeah.
TD. That was a 61-yard TD drive.
This time Branson Buller calls for the fair catch. Sit up at the 40.
HSM 40-yard line, and that'll carry over. So we'll start the second drive of the half at the Eagle 40 with 4 seconds to play in the third quarter. So 12 minutes and 4 seconds left in the game. We'll have a little break right after this play, and we'll talk about a few more sponsors. Jake with a hard run, picks up about 5, actually 4. It'll be second down and 6 from the Eagle 44-yard line, and they'll switch sides of the field as we go to the fourth quarter with the Eagles trailing 39-7. 14 in the quarter. 39. Eagles have been blanked in the second and third quarters after scoring a touchdown on their opening drive. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5. It's, I guess, 5 straight drives now that that Pope John Paul has scored either a touchdown or a field goal, and you can't really count the last drive they had because that was just at the end of the half. Eagles have moved the ball, even in this half.
They have. I mean, the offense has done a good job with, you know, yardage, even, you know, taking those yards at the end of the first half out. Offense has moved the ball fairly well tonight. And again, I'm impressed with what the offensive line's done tonight with the front of Pope John Paul.
So remember, John, we got to pick a Security Sporting Goods Player of the Game. We're going to have to pick the Express Pros Employment lineman of the game and the Southern Air Cool Play of the game. 39-7 the score. Jake with the run picks up another 3 or so. Gets it out to the 42. Gain of about 3.
47.
Or 47, excuse me. So they've got third down and 4. Got to get to the 1, 2, 3. No, third and 3. Got to get to the 50-yard line. 4 down territory. Behind by 4 or 5 scores. Jake looking to throw over the middle. Caught on his knee at the 41. Nice job. Jordan Rich showing some hands tonight.
Jordan's been finding some open spots on that defense.
Yeah, trying to picture, you know, what the Southern Air Cool Play of the game would be. Jake going to keep it. Boy, they had that one red. They were in the backfield just waiting for him. That was big number 5, Jenkins.
Yeah, came from the outside linebacker spot, just crashed down, came one block.
Darion Jenkins.
Jake still able to pick up 2 yards on that.
Yeah, I mean, you're looking at a freshman there at left tackle. I mean, you think about what the team went through this week with all the flu and hardly any practice. There's Jake with a big hole on the right side. Boy, hopefully he can get up. That was a nasty tackle from behind, cutting his legs out from under him. He's getting up slow, maybe with a limp. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that was a tough one.
Yeah, you could see where he got hit low and went down awkward.
He got it down inside the 30. That's about the 28-yard, just inside the 29. Maybe the nose of the football near the 28. 1st and 10. This drive started at their own 40. Jake looking to throw. Get rid of it, Jake. Ball is long over the head of Zach Dozot.
Yeah, he threw it a little behind Zach, but had Jordan kind of coming back behind him there.
Both of them were right in the same vicinity. It's almost like
Zach was kind of reaching back for the ball, and Jordan kind of
didn't run far enough.
Too. Yeah.
Yeah. I think you can tell Jordan's tired. I mean, he wasn't running all out on that one. Either that or he didn't think the ball was coming his way. Got him out in the flats for Birch. Oh, that's pass interference. He was hit early on that before the ball got there.
Rodriguez with one of the best defensive stops.
Yeah, it looked like it might have been a little early.
Best defensive stops. It always is good when you hit them early.
It's hard to tell from this angle, but
I saw it from this angle. I know you got to be careful with the offense, but he got there early. But it's 39-7. 3rd and 10 for the Eagles. Jake got to get rid of it. Nice pass and catch. Zach Dozot hanging on at the 20. That's going to be about a yard, 2 yards short.
Yeah, a yard or 2 short maybe.
It's a nice pickup. Well, I got to say that receivers have done a nice job hanging on to the ball. They've been hit hard. 4th down. 4th and about 2. See if Jake tries to keep it. Going to go outside. Got a hole. He's going to get the first down and more. Tough run for Jake down inside the 10 or right at the 10. See if they mark it as 1st and goal.
Yeah, let's bring up 1st and goal.
Nice job by Jake. You know, we really haven't seen Bracata run much.
Well, they've been, Jake's been keeping it on the runs and using Sam as a blocker in this situation.
They got 3 over there. Man coverage over here on the near side of the field. Jake, get rid of it. Over the head. That's a good throwaway.
Yep, just got to get rid of it. Didn't have anything open over there.
Eagles trying to get on the board here. We put a touchdown in the 1st quarter and the 4th quarter. Try to make it a 39-14 game. 8:53 to play in the game. And for the seniors, it's probably starting to hit them a little bit right now that, this basically, unless a miracle occurs, will be their last game. Jake running off the right side. Big hole. That's going to be a touchdown. Hard run into the end zone. And the Eagles score. Flags. There's some. Look, I mean, that's been going on all night. They're probably going to call it on the Eagles. But, I mean, Cutter Knowles and a couple other defensive backs have been going at it, and the defensive backs have played through the whistle and not been called. Let's see if they finally get one on them.
I got a feeling when you have that many flags, you're probably going to have offsetting here.
It was after the touchdown, so it should stand. It's 39-13 at the 8:50 mark. Looks like 17. Rodriguez was involved. Man, are we going to get a call or what?
Put it on. Yeah, they offset them.
Touchdown's good. We'll get the extra point by Hayden Kidd. Janice will hold.
Offsetting.
I think the White Hat's getting a little tired. I wonder if he'll make the end of the game. Hayden Kidd. Snap is good, hold is good, the kick is up. Boy, nice job. Boy, that ball flew off his foot, didn't it?
Tell you what, he's been getting better and better as the year's gone on.
They were coming around the edge, and I thought they might get that one. But, man, when he kicked it, it just flew off the foot.
Got it up high, too. Good job by Hayden.
That was a nice kick. Oh, man, I'm so used to writing in their column. Eagles pick up a score to end their drought. It's a 39-0 run by Pope John Paul II. Eagles now have a touchdown here in the fourth. 8:50 to play in the game, and it's 39-14. Ooh, that's a good picture there of the scoreboard. Everybody's sitting down. I want to thank.
Not anymore.
Well, there you go. Still see some of it. I want to thank the Wilder Group, your friends in real estate, Rusty Wilder, broker, a Menard alum, and Tom Bouchie. You heard that name before. A realtor, a Menard alum. 3516 Parliament Court, Alexander, Louisiana, 71301. Give us a call or go to thewildergroup.net. And if you need to sell your house or buy, the ball's on the ground, hauled in at the 20. Gonna be stopped at the 25 and taken down. Nice kick coverage by the Eagles.
And a good kick by Hayden Kidd to put it down there right about the 20-yard line and check it up right there, right in front of the deep receiver, and good coverage right there.
Pope John Paul, 25-yard line.
We got Sawyer Brown coming in the game, play a little defensive line in lieu of Aaron Brevell here.
Fourth quarter, 39-14, 8:43 to play. Yeah, I was talking about the difficulties they had all week with the flu, and of course you got a bunch of injuries, but just to have this week going in the playoff and not being able to have a lot of practice for your starters, you know, they're not giving up. They're playing hard through the end of this game, which they've done. It's been a trait of this Eagle team since I've been calling for them.
Yeah, they've done.
No matter what the score is.
Yeah.
You know, we've been blowing out, and they've still been playing hard. And the one thing I noticed too is even with the blowouts, how quickly kids get over it. You know,
yeah.
I remember the Church Point game was at home, and it was over, and we finished. We were packing up, and I looked down, and some of the players were still hanging out, just joking around, running around with a bunch of friends. And I was like, you know what? That's the way you're supposed to handle it.
That's right.
Get over it. Adults hang on to it too long. I still am not over the Alabama game. There is the run. Probably pizza up the middle.
Yeah.
No, that's a new one. Number 7. They brought in some new running backs. Oh, they still have pizza in there, though. Jack Roniger.
That offense just can come at you from so many different directions, and you've got to play sound defense against it.
3rd and 6 from the 29-yard line. PJP just taking their time trying to run the clock. Siphon off the time. There's the pitch to the outside, and the Eagles got penetration on that, and that's nicely done. Sure, Asher Davis is going to get up off the pile. Jack Simpson, Janice, been good.
Good job.
Good. Yeah, we find the first punt of the game.
That's what I was going to say. It's a good job by the defense. Get the first stop here against this Pope John Paul offense.
Well, that's up to the, where are they, the 24? Oh, no, 29. Make sure they punt it. That Bracada's back at the Menard 25. That snap is high. He gets it off. Let it go. Get away from it. Ball's down at the Pope John Paul 46. So a turnover on downs, only 4 yards given up by the defense there on that drive. See if they can punch it in and make it 39-21. Only an 18-point game after that. Clock's at 6:26 left in the ball game. Closing in on 9 o'clock. Oh, there's a run by Bracada. And he's held up with about a 1 yard gain to the 45 of
Yeah.
Pope John Paul.
So see Menard kind of going into the hurry up.
Make sure they stay until the ball snaps. That was a terrible series that they had with all the penalties. Looking to throw out to the sidelines. 2 receivers, Rich and Dozot, in the same area.
Yeah, I mean, I know Jake pumped it. Not sure what the receiver, but they both were in the same spot. Somebody ran a wrong route.
Look, I think Rich was supposed to take it deep. And he cut in to Dozot there. That's offsides, but they're not calling it. Jake's going to pick up the first down all the way out to the 25 or 35. First and 10. Everybody get set. Don't move till they blow the whistle for you. May not happen. There's this. Intercepted. Off the hands of Aiden Birch.
Josh Greenwood intercepts the ball, fumbles and recovers his own fumble. First and 10 Jags.
Ball.
They're digging it out. I'm not sure who's got it over there. Pope John Paul saying they have it. It looks like they do.
Third turnover of the game.
The officials still haven't signaled who's got the ball.
Oh,
now they do.
Offense is coming off. Third turnover of the game. Jake had a fumble. Sam Bricata fumbled the kickoff right there before the half. And now the interception. PJB takes over at their own 38.
First and 10 Jags from their own 38-yard line.
8 yards of offense. Big run out to about the 45-yard line. Sawyer Brown coming in. See if he can get his uniform a little dirtier. Aaron Bravell coming off. You know, we did senior profiles all throughout the coaches show after about week 1 to get us down into week 9 or so. And then we had Jake come on and Sam Bricata the last 2 weeks. We will not have a coach's show next week because the season will be over. The last 448 of the 2024 season, and they will stop them short on third down. They'll be 3rd and 1.
Tell you what, Asher Davis came flying in the backfield there, and quarterback got rid of it just in the nick of time because Asher was jumping all over him.
8 seniors on this class will finish their football career at Menard. Number 5, Jordan Rich, had a nice game tonight. Number 14, Carson Harrison. Number 18, Jacob Mizell. 26, Hunter Branch. 34, Asher Davis. 60, Ben Good. 66, Jack Roy. And 77, Hunter Vaughn.
We have a timeout. Pope John Paul. A little confusion there in their backfield.
Oh, here we go. Get out of that. So they only have 1 timeout left. I think the Eagles have all 3 of theirs.
Yeah. But, you know.
It's 39-14 with 4:03 to play in the game.
Talking about the seniors, and you look at the makeup of this Menard team, both offense and defense, and the number of underclassmen that you have starting on it. And a game like this is good experience for these guys to understand what it takes to get to the playoffs and then what to expect when you get there.
Well, especially when you're looking at they played talented teams like this. You know, Gina, Church Point, Kinder. You know, those are the 3 games that we really got blown out. A lot of speed. Just youngsters getting a lot of playing time. So this team, for whoever gets the call next year with you, should have a great experience with this young group.
Ball's on the ground.
Ball Eagles with a chance to get their first turnover. They say they got it. Let's see if they call it. Yep, they do. That is looks like, did Sam get it?
I'm not
or
sure.
Or Ben?
It was right there at the snap is where the ball was on the ground. And that's our first turnover of the night, correct?
Yeah, for us to get.
Yeah.
Fumble at the 46.
Thank you, and go Jags.
Nice job by the defense. Pick the ball up again. 8 yards of offense with the fumble. 3:57 to play. Jake running to the outside. They found a hole and a gap over there on the right side. What is that?
Yeah, Sam.
65.
Sam leading the way for him. And
Carson Albanian over on that side, number 70.
Yeah, that's
Hollis Chapman and Birch a little bit following Bracata. I mean, they've been busting some holes open on that right side. Going to try it on the left, cut it back up the middle. Been a one-man running game for this game.
Well, we're going to have a timeout by Pope John Paul before the snap.
That's their last timeout. Boy, did I blow that call, huh? Pope John Paul doesn't really need to use any timeouts with the score the way it is. And they've used all 3 of them.
Well, they're coaching to the end, you know.
Again, let's just run through and thank our sponsors. Southern Air, Jason Hawk, Wallace Eye Center and Associates, Valex, Walk-Ons, BK Distributors, Quibido's. Man, great food over in Pineville. Real Cajun food at Quibido's. Kim Harrell Appraisals, Doug Young Nursery, and BU Designs. Want to thank them for their sponsorships and everything, being a part of 446 Sports. Just, you know, making it possible for us. I want to thank Chris Gatlin, Miss Laura Davis, Lynn Roy, Tiffany, Summerall, and Dustin. I saw Eric Laborde here. You know, he may be one that'll come up in the stands with you.
And Stephanie running the dance line.
Yeah, Stephanie. Just the whole crew at Menard. Justin and all the coaches throughout the years. JC. There's a long pass over the middle. Open. Nice defensive play. Caught up to him. That's a penalty. You know, they've already had that problem in the end zone and didn't call it earlier. And they're going to call it on us for talking to the ref, saying, why didn't you call that? He gave an extra little push down there, and then the ref can't take a talk, a word. Well, he did. He pushed him down into the ground, and he's just asking, what about that? You know, make the call. And then they're going to push us back 15. That's ridiculous. I have a feeling they're not going to get a really good grade from the Menard coaching staff on this.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. Just kind of holding steady while we get set. Oh, my gosh. 3:05 to play in the game, 39-14. The Eagles were driving to 3rd and long, and they catch Jake at the 40, down at the 39.
Jenkins with the tackle for Pope John Paul. That'll bring up 4th down. It's 4th down.
You're going to mark it at the 40-yard line. 4th and 15 or so.
Yeah.
Started at the 46. Jake's getting pressure, throws it, shy.
Yeah.
1st and 10 Jags.
Pressure off the right side there, just wasn't able to stop it in time, and got a hold of Jake in the backfield and tried to do something with it.
So the Jaguars take over at their own 40, 39-14 with 2:31 to play. They lead at 39-14. Eagles shut them out in the first quarter, and then they went on a 25-0 run in the second quarter to take a 25-7 lead at the half. Scored 14 in the third, and taken down at the 46 by Ben Good. So we might as well go ahead and make the call for the Security Sporting Goods. Security Sporting Goods player of the game. I mean, there's really only one person to give it to.
Yeah, I mean, I go with number 3, Jake Vaughn. I mean,
I'm with you. I mean, that's pretty much all the offense, because if he wasn't passing it, he was running for it.
Ran a lot, throws some good passes. Of course, Jordan Rich had a lot of catches, but Jake's just been the workhorse on that offensive side of the ball.
He had 218 yards of offense in the first half and 89 in the third quarter. They moved the ball against this Jaguar team. That's a first down to the Eagle 49-yard line. So then when we got to take a look at the Southern Air Cool play of the game, I'm not sure where that would be. You know, I mean, one of the plays that stands out to me was the pass to Aiden Birch.
Yeah.
You know, he was doing a fly route and hit him in stride and picked up some good yardage.
Yeah.
On that pass play. I mean, we did a touchdown's a touchdown, but they worked their way down to that one.
Right.
You know, Jordan Rich had a couple of big catches and was smacked right after catching them and hung on. Short yardage right there. They're going to give him 3, set up second down and 7. These guys leaving it all on the field, man.
Yeah.
Sawyer Brown coming in.
Tell you what, Pope John Paul, one thing they didn't do tonight, and that's play more physical necessarily than Menard did. We didn't lose this game because of physicality, that's for sure.
I agree with that. We call a timeout. Are they going to put in? Oh, no, we're fourth quarter. Where's the timeout? There we go. Hey, I want to thank also Chuck. Oh, Southern Air. Let me go back to the game here. So the cool play of the game would be to Aiden Birch, the pass to Aiden Birch.
Yeah, I think so. That was a good one.
You know, Cutter Knowles had a couple of good catches. That touchdown, that was a touchdown pass, wasn't it, to Cutter Knowles? Right down, wasn't it down here?
I thought Jake ran it in, didn't he?
Did he? I thought it was a touchdown pass right in the corner.
It all runs together.
Right there. So, I mean, either one of those.
Yeah, it was. It was right there. Yeah, down in the corner.
Yeah,
you're right. Yeah, that was. And that was a good play.
I mean, it was a great pass and good hands, and he was knocked right as he finished.
As you see a couple of the seniors coming off, Asher Davis, Ben Good, Hunter Branch, Carson Harrison coming out. Crowd giving them a hand.
Nice
Played a whale
job.
of a year on defense. That's for sure. Kept them in a lot of ball games this year.
So we don't have a number 8 on the roster, but he just came in at safety. There's a run on the left side. Going to be run out of bounds. 18 is in the game. That's Jacob Mizell. Oh, he's a senior getting in to get some playing time. 35 seconds to play. So our Express Pros employment professionals, Alexander, Louisiana lineman of the game, John. We got to give it to him because there's no coaches show.
Yeah, I mean, look, you know, without watching film and grading it, I go with the whole offensive line. I know we gave him player of the week last week, but we ran the ball well tonight against this team.
Yeah, we did, and that'll be the last play of the game as the clock will count down, and we'll shake hands at the end of the ball game. We'll make sure it doesn't get real chippy here as the game is over, as Pope John Paul II is the victorious tonight, 39-14 on their home field. And the Eagles came and they played hard. Certainly can't take that away from this Eagle football team as they left it out there on the field. and played their hearts out tonight.
Yeah, played a good game, and like I said, the offense moved the ball that first series. I mean, basically drove that ball, 70 yards down the field, got points out of it. Really good job. Offensive line did a good job. Defense, man, just you're playing coach said it in the pregame, a well-coached team that knows how to execute that offense, and it's tough.
Yeah, and they hit them with more than just one player. You had Rodriguez, number 17. You had Pizza was delivering all night long with big runs up the middle. And then you had Greenwood that was singing his heart out, and running. But Rodriguez burned them on the outside every time. So, man,
yeah,
they were proud to be an American Jag tonight, as Greenwood would sing for PJP. Duh.
Yeah.
And that was it. That was the game. Congratulations to these seniors who played hard and gave it their all this year. Just can't thank the folks enough here at Menard. Final words tonight?
Well, I'm going to leave that to you, Tom. This is your last call, and like I said before the game, I know Eagle Nation appreciates everything you've done. I know I do, welcoming me up here for the last 2 years and getting to do something I never thought I'd do. So I'm going to leave the last words to you and say your goodbyes.
Well, I'm really glad, John, that you joined me and came up. I'm glad that Emily's on the dance line, which made you here at the games anyway, and to take me up on the invite. It's been such a pleasure to call with you, to be able to call with David Perkins that 1 year that he called with me, and then to have Lewis Love on the call with me, for years, and certainly Doug Gann bringing us over to 446 Sports to be able to do this, and all the folks here at Menard for welcoming back to the school. I can't say thank you enough to Al Matthews and the concession stand crew that kept me fat and happy with the hamburgers and chips and drinks, as well as the Lions boys and Waylon LaRue over there with their tailgates, man.
I do have to interrupt you. I saw Jimmy at halftime. I said,
Yeah.
Jimmy, where's the food, man? He said, I don't have my pit with me. So
I meant to say that to him when I saw it, too. I was like, man, what food are we having tonight?
We're going to have to get him a pit with wheels.
But, man, they just took care of us, brought us up. We ate well this year. Got to thank Landon Anderson for all the time he spent with us. My two interns last year, Andrew and Jeffrey, man, they did a great job from LSUA, and they graduated, and hopefully they're going on to big things. But thank you, everybody, for the opportunity to be the voice of the Eagles. I have thoroughly enjoyed it over the last 8 years, and thanks to Sunlaw Radio and all the other radio stations that we called on who gave me the chance to be able to do the play-by-play. Renee Hicks, thanks so much. Good to see you. Your boys playing great for us and giving us some great time. I'm sad for Matthew to have that broken leg this year, but hopefully he heals well and has a great baseball season, and he'll be basketball, and he'll be back on the football field next year. Thanks so much. We just appreciate the Menard family. Graduated back in 1983. Thank you to my wife, Cindy Bouchie, my kids, Chase and Katie, who I was never at a Pineville football game unless Menard was playing them on Friday night. They didn't play football, but they were in the stands, and I wasn't there, with them because I was living a dream of being able to call. For my mom, who listens regularly and figured out how to get YouTube and watch it on TV, and to my cousin Jeff Brzezinski, who and his my aunt and uncle, Aunt Jane and Uncle Jim, who would tune in, and my Aunt Kathy, just family that would tune in over all the time. For all of the military folks who tune in and watch. Christian Perkins up on the East Coast, and Paul Hood, the alumni that tuned in. It's just been a pleasure, and the Eagle fans and parents who tuned in. A couple of guys over here, when I at halftime when I walked over, they thanked me and were grateful for what we did. They were out of town last week and couldn't be at the game, so they watched us. Thanks for all the times that they texted us to let us know that we were buffering, or just the picture was great. So I just say God bless everybody. Thank you so much. It's been a pleasure. And for John Wolf, Landon Anderson, I'm Tom Boucher signing off from 446 Sports. It's been a live streaming presentation of Holy Savior Menard playoff football in Slidell, Louisiana. 39-14 the final. God bless everybody. Go Tigers tomorrow.